Ahoy there. Today on the Red Sea, I recently discovered waking up at 6 AM when I do not have to be to work till 9 really helps my mood. What other tricks do you use to help your day go smoothly? I brush my teeth with my left, non-dominant hand, having to think about something that requires manual dexterity rather than using my right hand, where years of teeth brushing as a child/teenager has made it an automatic action. Really wakes me up mentally. I give myself the weekends off though. Writing down the 2 highlights of the day every day before I sleep, and every week/month/year. Choose one from that period. Best thing I have ever done. Focused my thoughts on all the great things that happen. Every morning I wake up thinking, what will I write on my highlight list today? And in the evening, it's almost difficult to determine the highlights out of lots of positive things. And picking a highlight of the month/year ... just makes you grateful. Pick out your outfit the night before, so that it's neatly prepared and in place for you. Waking up to a clean room is refreshing. Morning showers. Morning stretch. At the end of the day, when I get home, the first thing I do is wash my face and put on a record. I relax, do some light cleaning around the apartment, and have a snack. When the record is finished, I continue with what I need to get done that day. Those 30-40 minutes of downtime really help with the state of mind. Get up as soon as you wake up. Going for a walk/jog in the morning really helps with my energy for the rest of the day. I have never understood this. I know exercise releases feel goods, but right away in the morning, trust us on this, friend. Hit that morning light with a decent run, maybe a bit of music on the headphones, and you are ramped for the day. Your body has the best drugs in the world. Having a positive thought process while lying in bed, not wanting to get up. Lying here does not make me less tired, just makes me late, so I get up while showering, playing 2 super upbeat songs, singing along like I'm a rock star. Helps time the shower, about 8 minutes, and gets me pumped for the day. Walk/commute to work, thinking of 3 positive things going on in my life and what one fun thing I'm going to splurge on with my next paycheck. This Friday is a big one: ticket to fly to close friend's wedding in a few months. Getting to work, smile at everyone, get some coffee/juice, plan out my day, and get to cracking. Not doing my work first thing does not make me feel good, just makes me rush to day's end. I recently discovered waking up at 6 AM when I do not have to be to work till 9 makes me hit the snooze button until then. Making faces in front of the mirror. I normally do this when brushing my teeth, but sometimes I end up brushing my teeth for ages cause I'm having too much fun. Cheery morning songs playlist. Like listening to the Karate Kid soundtrack before days that are going to be stressful. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. Taking a short nap after work. Taking a short nap during work. Taking a short nap instead of work. I have posted this before, but I highly recommend drinking tea while bathing in the morning. I have a tall wicker basket which sits just outside of my bathtub. It's mainly used to store the bathroom essentials, but I have customized the top of it with a slate of marble, so my cup of tea and saucer can sit comfortably. There is no greater feeling than momentarily stopping the washing of one's testicles to have a sip of Fortnum and Mason's Royal Blend. On occasion, I also use my iPod dock to play Beethoven's Symphony 7, and when it all comes together, always a great start to the day. Poop before it becomes an emergency. This is why I always carry an empty can of Pringles. If you ever need to emergency poop when you're at the point where your fecal submarine is just powering at the gates of your sphincter, when your ass cheeks look like the edge of an overfilled Nutella sandwich, malarkey into the can and discard it into a bush. To clean yourself, manipulate the plastic lid to form a makeshift malarkey shovel by folding it in half and scraping until relative cleanliness is achieved. Use leaves from nearby shrubbery, careful, no nettles, or pages from books. Recommend the Oxford Dictionary. Pages are soft yet effective. Should you require more cleaning material, PS, make sure you get the lid off the can before you throw it away, or else you'll find yourself in a bush fishing for a can of your own malarkey. Placing my alarm clock away from me so I have to physically get up helps. Once I'm up out of my bed, it's time to start my day. Mine is taking the time to make a stellar breakfast. This morning, black bean burger topped with over medium egg and tomatillo salsa, blackened blueberries, French press coffee. In my traveling, breakfast at Inns was one of my favorite meals when done properly. I try to make that an everyday thing, so that breakfast is not something I'm getting out of the way, but something I can really enjoy. I used to constantly worry I was a bad father by working full time and missing my kids and wife all day. I felt like children I bottle fed were suddenly finishing second grade, and that my wife was not the same person she used to be when we were first dating. A few months ago I realized that every time I walk away from someone, that person has essentially died to me. Once they are out of my sight, I have no control over how they will change when I'm gone. They all change a little bit. Sometimes they change a lot. But the person I said goodbye to is gone forever. This new person, though 99% similar to the one you said goodbye to, has aged a little bit, learned a few new things, and hopefully hasn't had something traumatic happen to them that will make them unrecognizable compared to that very similar person I knew before. This is the exact phenomena that causes sometimes best friends to grow apart. Everyone changes a little bit every day, and you do not notice just how much things have changed until you remember how things used to be a long time ago. Knowing this, I do not worry nearly as much as I used to. I know that my lifetime is made up of granular experiences. Every day I'm very thankful for how lucky I was when I left for work that morning, and am grateful that even on a minute level, I can appreciate the time I have with my family instead of worrying about the time I do not. I know you were probably looking for something like I wet the charmin when I wipe my ass, but this concept is really what reduces my stress throughout the day. And yes, wet the charmin. Do everything the night before. Pick outfit. Pack lunch. Put anything you need to take with you by the door. And give yourself plenty of time to groom. That way you start the day feeling non-stressed and knowing you look good. By not having a day, I have nights. Living in Scandinavia, winters cause my days to become 36-hour intervals of dark blue with some gray in the middle. And that's just fine too. Allowed myself to become a night person. My mood has improved. People are a lot less intrusive and annoying, and I get a lot more work done, with a much better attitude, when it's between 8 PM and 4 AM, and not 8 AM and 4 PM. The difference in my personality is absolute. If the sun is up, I hate the world and hope all you ungrateful duckers die. If the moon is up, let's play. I drink a liter of water within the first 30-45 minutes of waking up, and it always makes my mornings better. I can even go without coffee if I have to. Not that I ever would choose to go without coffee. I'm not crazy. That and I smoke lots of weed every night, so that helps me unwind at night, pass out and sleep like a baby, and never have a hangover. I rub one out before work. It really calms me down. I rub one out after I get off work instead of drinking. I also rub one out before I go to bed to help me sleep easier. Keep a consistent sleep schedule, including the weekends. Do not set myself up to need to rush to get somewhere / do not be habitually late. Do not eat much anywhere near close to bedtime. Sleep at least 7.5 hours when I can. I have some odd insomnia problems. Before summer started I used to wake up at 6 on Sundays to make them seem longer. That way I dreaded Monday less. You know that extra hour that you spend on Facebook, watching filth and playing computer games right before you go to sleep. If you skip that and go straight to sleep around 10:30 or 11:00 PM, you usually wake up feeling way more refreshed and amiable the next day. World of difference. Basically get 8 hours of sleep to improve your quality of life. If you need to shower but cannot, baby powder. Baby powder your hair to make it smell better and to take away some grease. Baby powder your arms and body to feel smooth and smell better. Baby powder your junk before anything. Always. I also put the stuff in my shoes when they begin to reek. Poop naked. Try it. Not drinking the night before. I tend to feel better throughout the day if I know I look good. Obvious female. So if I have some sort of plan of how I'm going to look and am not just thrown together, I tend to feel really good. I have an hour drive to work every morning at 5, so I spend that time belting out the songs on the radio before the talk radio starts. Trying to hit notes correctly helps me to feel more alert, and the fresh ice water in my water bottle is super helpful too. Buy an alarm clock for your smartphone and set a playlist as an alarm. I have Sony wireless speakers in all main areas of my house, streaming so that regardless of what I'm doing to get ready, I'm listening to the same music as I go from room to room. cook double the amount of food you need, and pack a portion for lunch the next day, as well as not having to worry about making lunch in the morning. You would not be stuck buying rubbish food from the corner shop. And batch cooking is always cheaper than cooking 2 separate meals. I used to sit in my car during my commute thinking of how much I hate traffic and getting angry at everyone else. But I have started to think of it as a time to relax and get ready for the day or wind down from work. I do not think of how much time it should take me to get from A to B, because it fluctuates so much and frustrates me. Instead, I do not preconceive the amount of time it should take and just try to enjoy some time listening to music. This seems to help and makes this time actually go by much faster and with much less stress involved. If you are reading this, you made it until the end of the video. Click the thumbs up button since you made it until the end. Bam. On screen there should be some more videos similar to this. So either go do something else or watch more videos. That's about it. There is no more here. What are you waiting for, a secret message or something? Okay. This is not a secret, but subscribe for more videos like this.